Tonight, an 11-year-old is fighting for his life after a shooting in Everett, and police believe they have the person who pulled the trigger in custody. A 17-year-old was also hit. Police say the suspect, a 20-year-old man, opened fire on the group who were allegedly putting graffiti on the side of a building.
It happened at an apartment complex in Everett off of 21st Drive Southeast last night. And that's where we find Fox 13's Jennifer Dowling. So, Jen, what do detectives know tonight?
Well, detectives told us that they believe that the shooting may be gang-related because of the nature of graffiti found in the area. I also talked to the 17-year-old victim's mom. She said her son had gone out for a walk like he does every night at around 6:30, and not 5 minutes later, he and a cousin were shot.
We just arrived home from the store.
This mom, who didn't want to be fully identified, says her son TJ was the 17-year-old who was shot in the jaw outside this Gateway apartment complex Monday.
They walked outside and said they were going to go walk around the apartment complex like normal. Not even 5 minutes later, we heard gunshots.
The other boy who was shot in the head is also a family member.
The 11-year-old victim is my cousin.
She says the boys did not know the shooter, who pulled up on a scooter.
He was on a moped, a motorized scooter, and he came up the sidewalk, all black clothing, face mask, and next you know, my son seen him reach for his pants, and him and my cousin tried to run, and they were hit before they knew it.
She says the two collapsed near this building, which is covered in graffiti.
My son first appeared that he thought he got hit in the head, because all he kept feeling was fire. Something was burning. My cousin, all I heard was screaming, him screaming for help.
The 11-year-old was flown to Harborview with critical injuries. Her son was treated at Providence and released.
It penetrated through the bottom of the jaw out to the other side.
The sheriff's office says deputies arrested the accused shooter about 2 miles away near 37th Drive Southeast.
He took off on foot, threw the gun.
The Snohomish County Sheriff's Office says detectives believed initially the victims were in a group that was spray painting graffiti on a building when the suspect approached.
Saw a group of teenagers graffitiing on a building. There was believed to be a verbal altercation between the two, and then he shot them.
The victim's mom disputes any claims the boys were part of any spray painting, saying they were shot near the street and ran towards the graffitied area to escape.
We just want justice. That's it. We want him to get put away. They are innocent.
We reached out to the Snohomish County Sheriff's Office tonight for clarification based on the mom's statements, and spokesperson Courtney O'Keefe says that detectives are still working out the exact details of the altercation. However, they received reports of the graffiti occurring, and when deputies arrived, the paint was still wet, and it was crossing out one of the gang's name and sign, and there was writing over it with another gang sign. So that's just one of the reasons that detectives believed that this was gang-related. They said the suspect was also known to law enforcement, but that investigation is active tonight and continues. Reporting live in Everett, Jennifer Dowling, Fox 13 News.